What's going on, folks? Ted from Immersion here, and I wanted to apologize for my absence recently. There's been a lot of stuff going on. You know, I had COVID from PAX East, covering from that, surgery, recovery from that. I'm fine, nothing to worry about. It's just I haven't really had the energy or the creative wherewithal to make videos, but I think we're on the other side of that now, so expect a lot more content from me constantly, and probably multiple videos a day realistically, because I've got so much stuff I want to work through so I can actually start getting the new content. I got to go through backlog first. So I did want to talk to you today about a Kickstarter that only has about 30 hours left to go, and it's actually from something that you guys seem to have been really interested in when I talked about it over on DriveThruRPG. So I will tell you up front, these folks, there are Tim, the creator of this Kickstarter, is sponsoring this video. So, you know, consider that. And there's a link in the description that'll also be pinned at the, as a pinned comment as well. That's an affiliate link. So essentially, if you sign up and back the Kickstarter via that link, a portion of that will come to me. So, you know, if you consider doing that, I appreciate you considering to support the channel. And I also consider, look at this number 94.9. You guys have drove this up even though I haven't been putting out content, and that really does mean a lot to me. So here you can see it is called Murder in the Shielding Peaks. As I said, you can see it's obviously done very well considering the Kickstarter goal was only $500 and it's at 5,000. It has 30 hours to go, as I said. And if you recall, I did this video a while back in January called the 2022 Adventure Awaits bundle. And specifically, a lot of you seemed really interested in this Amulet at the Watcher's Pool for 5e module of that. You can see it's got 9 5-star ratings here. It's a best silver seller on DriveThruRPG. And as you can see here, TM Van Dalen, that's Tim, the creator of the Kickstarter that we're talking about. You may recognize some of these maps. Hey, look. There's my review specifically covering Amulet at Watcher's Pool, which I had, like I said, I had originally done this bundle, and then you had said which one you wanted to see me cover specifically, and it was Amulet at Watcher's Pool, so there is a video of me reviewing that one specifically. But we're taking that a step further and bringing in Freebone Vale, which is sort of the area and region that this is set in, into a larger area mystery campaign here in Murder in the Shielding Peaks. Let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit and take a look. You can see it's meant to be played over a single or double session. The Tier 2 adventure for 3 to 5 players starts out deceptively simple murder mystery, but then it changes into something a little bit darker. And we'll scroll down and see. You can see there's a lot of awesome art and things created already. And we can see again, here is sort of the map that we have seen in the past, showing off the different regions here of the Freebone Vale. So let's keep seeing what we have. It says, you know, they're working on it now, but you can actually get a preview of Amulet at Watcher's Pool as part of this. You can click this right here to get a preview. But let's see what we've already unlocked, right? We said the goal was 500 US. It's at 5,000. So we'll increase the base pay for the writers to 13 cents a word. That's huge. Or I guess that's 13, I don't know, British currency, but you get the point. At this level, at 1,500, I think it's Roselium, I want to say. We'll design a custom page decorations for the project instead of the ones I normally use. You'll get to see what they look like in the preview. At 2,000, we'll increase the pay to 15 cents a word. At this level, 5,000, Dean Spencer will draw a portrait of one of the main NPCs in the adventure. Then we can see the 2 locked goals as we stand here at 6,000. The artwork for the NPC above will be turned into a 3D model that you can print, which is pretty cool. And then again, if we hit up to 7,000, he'll draw a portrait of the bloody stag seen from afar below. All right, so we can see what are the tiers. What are we looking at? How are we going to back this? What's the deal? So for 4, I want to say, I don't think that, is that euros? Is that the symbol for euros? I should become more worldly. But I'm going to just go with US dollars because that's what makes sense to me. Well, I guess we can look at it over here. All right, so for $5 US, you can get a PDF copy of Murder in the Shielding Peaks. For $7, you can get a PDF copy and a discount. Sorry, I was just jumping all around the print-on-demand version. Again, we're also looking at an estimated delivery of October of this year, so you won't have to wait too long for that. We have $9 US will get you a PDF copy in the Roll20 version. Same thing, we have ones, it says, oh, the Freebone Vale Novice, that'll get you $9, will get you a PDF copy of this, as well as Amulet at the Watcher's Pool. $12 will get you discounted on the print-on-demand Encounter deck, the print-on-demand version, and the PDF copy. $13, we have a different one here with an Amulet of Watcher's Pool, basically just adding in additional options here. 16, we get the Roll20 version. 17, basically getting everything. All right, for 32, you get a PDF copy of Amulet Watcher's Pool, discounts on the print-on-demand versions of both, Roll20 versions of both, and discounts on the encounter decks for both. Let's see, we get 105. It's going to get us playtests here as well. We're going to get access to... You'll be in one of the tables of the playtest. You and other backers at this level participate in an early playtest of the project with the project lead. 400. The project lead will run a playtest of your home group, which is actually a really cool concept. I'm surprised we don't see this more for Kickstarters. You can basically take your entire home group and you're essentially, on top of getting all the stuff that you want, you're basically getting renting a DM, as it were, to run you this cool playtest, which is pretty awesome. And I think that's probably it as far as that. But we can also scroll down and see here is everything you need at the table, the PDF, a discounted version of the print-on-demand book, and discounted version of the print-on-demand encounter cards, which we can kind of see here. Encounter deck is printed on tarot-sized premium stock with gorgeous art on the back. Then we can see a little bit here. Here's the team. Again, here's Tim, who is the one who put this all together and the one who reached out. So I do appreciate Tim keeping me in mind for these kinds of things. Especially, I also want to just throw it out there and say a big thank you to Tim for being so reasonable and understanding for me putting this out in the time it took me to get it out. I know this is obviously the last leg of the Kickstarter, but if you know anything about Kickstarter, those last 48 hours can also see a huge just like influx of different backers. So if, like I said, go watch my Amulet at Watcher's Pool review. I'll put a link to that in the video description as well if you want to go check that out. And you can see why I really enjoy that particular adventure as well as why everybody else seemed to really gravitate towards it as well. And if you like that, then you're obviously going to want to see more from Tim and team. So the more we can encourage to build out the Freebone Vale campaign setting, as it were, I think it'd be really good. So again, links in the video description if you want to go ahead and check this out and support the channel at the same time. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.